resource person, Professor Uday Bhaskar sir.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Bhaskar sir. Professor N. sir is a senior faculty member and is currently the head and chairman, Board of Studies of the Department of Management Studies, K.B.N University, Rajahmundry, India. His doctoral dissertation was in the area of retail service quality. He completed MPhil and MBA in marketing management. He has 3 years of industrial and 23 years of economics experience. He has published 48 papers or articles in national and international journals and international conference proceedings publications. He invested USA and Malaysia to present his research findings. His current areas of research interest include service quality, customer satisfaction, customer loyalty, and retailing. He organized 5 national workshops and 6 national seminars, 1 international seminar. He completed 1 research project titled Socio-Economic Status of Handloom Weavers in East Godavari district. He also completed 2 research projects titled Evaluation of Service Quality in Education, a study of select schools with reference to South India, and assessment of service quality in higher education, a case on select universities in India. Currently, he is working on a ICSSR sponsored project titled Effect of Ecopreneurship on Environment Protection and Sustainable Development, a study of small and micro enterprises with references to South India. Besides 23 years of teaching experience, he had 3 years of industrial experience in the area of logistics, management, marketing of financial services, and business development. He also British certified master trainer in communication skills. He served as an executive trainee for Creative Limited at Hyderabad. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, madam. Thank you for introducing such a great personality, Professor Uday Bhaskar garu. Sir, I request you to start your session, sir. Here in this session. In this session, 8 members are participating, sir. They are ready to give their presentation, sir. Please carry on, sir. Sir, may I hearing? Am I audible, sir? Sir, your voice is not audible, sir. Please unmute, sir. Sir, not audible, sir. Please rejoin, sir. Please rejoin. Possible. Sir, good afternoon, sir. Your voice is not audible, sir. Sir, sir, good afternoon, sir. Audible, sir, your voice, sir.
ఆపోజిట్ పడేస్తూ చెప్తున్నాం, మాట్లాడద్దు, కాసేపు ఉండండి కామ్గా.
ఎద్దులు తనకేమన్నా పేర్లు పేర్లు
మాట్లాడి మా
Is it essential, sir, to switch on my video?
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Is it essential, sir, to switch on my video?
Yes, sir.
Is it mandate or is it okay if I go like this?
As you wish, sir. Okay, sir.
See, I'm connecting via my mobile, this too has some technical issues and internet connection is also poor. So let me go with this.
Okay, sir.
So for the time being, and I'll try to connect in the meanwhile. So First of all, I congratulate the K.B.N College for organizing such a beautiful international seminar on startups and its issues and challenges, which is sponsored by the ICSSR. And I congratulate.
అలా వీడియోలో పడతాను.
Sir, is it clear, sir, now? Sir, is everything is clear? Yeah, I congratulate all the participants over here who are from the places, and I could see some are maybe familiar with me. And today I'm not going to disseminate anything from my side, and I would like to be in the learning mode, and I'm very enthusiastic and happy to listen all the papers and their findings and all, and if at all time permits, I would like to give my remarks and at the end. And our university faculty, Aditya faculty is also there here, and I could remember few of the faces familiar with me. And I congratulate the faculty of the K.B.N College, the MBA department especially, and best wishes to all the participants for participating in this study. So let us start the program, sir. I would like to listen to the first presenter, and maybe at the end of the session, I'll give my remarks.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Please start, sir.
Now I request Dr. J. Durga Prasad from Government Women's College, Guntur.
Good afternoon and all. I am Dr. Durga Prasad, Lecturer in Commerce, Government Women's College, Guntur. Thank you very much being here. For giving me the opportunity. I would like to present my paper named Startups, a roadmap to the academic growth of India. I think all of you are very much familiar that our country is the land of opportunities. We have so many opportunities in India, and we are doing the business from many years. See, I am already here, the Satish webinar in the previous session. In that session, we told that startups are new to our Indian economy, but it is very old years. I think I made a small correction to that statement, because the startups in India is started in 1968. The first startup in India is TCS company, TCS. See, all of you know about the TCS. This is one of the biggest company and one of the oldest company, first company in India which is in startup. See, now the employees, they are getting more than 6 lakhs of employees, and the market capitalization is one of the biggest company in India, that is 13,78,000 crores. See, I think all of you have heard about the startups, the importance and the need, the problems what the startups are facing. I am also wrote the paper on the same, but now I am decided to change the topic, and because you have the paper, all of you will get the paper from the book. I would like to share some of my experiences as a teacher of 23 years of experience. Some of the startups are maybe failing because of lack of research. That is one of my observation because of these startups. They are not making any proper research while they are doing or they are starting the startups. They would like to concentrate only on the growth of their startups, but not the business. That is one of the points that I have observed. And the lack of experience that they are not taking, they are not consulting the expertise persons in their particular field while they are starting the startups. I would like to give my experience in the startup. In the year 2003, I was a scholar for MS Narayana, who is a senior professor in DJS College. See, at that time, he told me a concept. I think all of you have heard about the big basket. Do anybody heard about it? I think all of you have heard. The concept is set by my professor MS Narayana in the year 2003. He told me it is better to start a small business which is cater the provisions and the essentials to the older persons and charge some amount. That it has become the big basket right now. See, if you are taking any experience, any sessions of your experienced persons like your teachers and other relatives, you may success by starting the startup and doing the business. And in the year 2005, I had a student. The founder of Shawarma is my student. I proudly say he is Kallam Srikanth Reddy. He is my student. In the year 2005. See, he did a lot of research regarding the shawarma. He been to the many cities. He is the first person who bring the shawarma in our AP. He did a lot of research. He consulted me many number of times regarding the startup, regarding the shawarma. He visited Delhi, Agra, and so many, like many other countries also, how they are making the shawarmas. And how can I do better than others? He did it. With his experience, he has also added one of his friends. The name is also Srikanth Reddy. The two persons, Srikanth Reddy Square, is the shawarma founders, which is one of the biggest startup in our AP. See, what they did is, they started their business in Guntur. They did the business. After the success in that branch, they have expanded their businesses throughout the area. But now what is happening in the startup companies? They are focusing on the establishment of the business instead of the success of the business. They don't want to develop the business, right? Immediately they want to expand and they want to get the huge amounts of profit as and when it is incorporated. I think it is quite wrong, which is doing by the many of the startup companies. See, now in India, 1 lakh startup companies are establishing in each and every year. But out of that, 90 to 91% of the startups are failing. It is one of the biggest drawback for our startups. See, what is the problem? How we have to be correct ourselves. Many startups are getting the loans from the banks. Banks are also easily providing the loans to the new startups. Whose money it is? If they fail, if it is success, then it is very good to the business, as well as to the country, as well as also our employment. But many of the startups are going to be failing. See, recently I visited a startup, which is a very good theme, that is Pinnacle. Can you able to understand my English, or otherwise I can, if you are feel free, I can tell you in Telugu. Sure? Okay. Recently I been to Pinnacle. See, it is one of the big startup, and they have established the Pinnacle business. That is the business, but they are going to cater the special education for the adult students. The theme is very good, but the only problem they are facing, I observed, is they are very much rapidly expand the branches in the Tier 1, Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities, as well as they are expand their businesses in other countries too. though they don't have the proper business in such areas, but they have started the businesses. As per my analysis, the business is going to be lose a lot in future. See, we are already experiencing one of the big companies, that is Byju's. They lost their businesses. Why? The Byju's business, the Byju's startup is a very good company which is started in India recently, and it is one of the most successful business. But why it is lose its business? What is the reason? What is the problem? The concept is very good. Can you anybody? We have a proverb in Telugu. Pavara kodiki muppava masala. విన్నారా? అంటే మన బిజినెస్ వచ్చేటప్పటికి ఏంటంటే చిన్నది, బట్ మనం పెట్టే ఎక్స్పెండిచర్ కానీ అడ్వర్టైజ్మెంట్ మీద హ్యూజ్ అమౌంట్ ఆఫ్ ఎక్స్పెండిచర్ వీఆర్ ఇన్కరింగ్. దట్ ఈస్ వన్ ఆఫ్ ద బిగ్గెస్ట్ ప్రాబ్లమ్ దట్ ద Byju's. They are paid a lot of amount to the advertisers, to the వాళ్ళకి. దానివల్ల వాళ్ళు చాలా చాలా లాస్ అయిపోయారు. తర్వాత ఇప్పుడు శ్రీకాంత్ రెడ్డి, he started the business and he is successful. Now he is going to give the franchises throughout the states. Pinnacle is one of them. It is as a lecturers, as a teachers, it is our responsibility to provide the opportunities, to give the opportunities. We have to give some suggestions to our students how the startup may be established and what are the various ideas. If they have any idea, we have to improve their ideas. Recently, we all started a student consumer society club, student consumer society in GCW Guntur. We have started a little startup in Guntur, in our college. I feel proud that my students are doing better. And recently, I think all of you have read an article in Hinadu News, Sunday News. Start Araku Coffee. Yeah, in Arts College. I feel proud that I worked as a lecturer in Government Arts College. Recently, I am transferred to Guntur. And they are doing very well. Business is very well. And they are providing the opportunity to other students too. And they are paying a fee out of their profits. So we have so many of ideas. As a lecturers, we have so many experiences, and as a student, they know technological improvement and technological knowledge to their students. So that's why we have to welcome their ideas and we have to improve their ideas, and finally they have to be success instead of depending upon the other companies for the jobs. We have to be the job providers but not the job seekers. What I observed in my observations is, for startups, think differently and establish properly. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Prasad Garu. Now I request yes, Krishna Saujanya Madam from Krishna University. So sorry, JNU UK. Sir, second participant, sir.
Yeah, I know her very well.
Good afternoon, sir. I was expecting you here personally.
Yeah, even I'm also interested to listen from her.
Okay, sir.
Please, madam, please proceed.
Yes, sir. I'm just waiting for Praveen to start the presentation. Right. So before starting, I thank the college for this wonderful opportunity today. I'm Saujanya from JNT UK. So to begin with, can you guess what is the logo? Yeah. So how many of you have used Meesho to purchase? Most of the girls have used Meesho, right? So since 2 days, we've been listening a lot about startups. So I picked up one small case study about Meesho and I want to deliberate on that. Go to the next one. Praveen. Okay, so these two are the people who are the founders of Meesho, right? What are the names? Yeah, very, very popular people, Vidita and Sanjeev Bandwal. Next. Actually, I have taken up this particular case as it fascinated me, and being an entrepreneurship trainer, I give a lot of lectures in many engineering colleges. This is one thing which has come very close to my heart for few reasons. మీలాగా కాలేజ్ క్యాంపసెస్లో ఉన్నప్పుడు మీరు ఎవరైతే ఫ్రెండ్స్తో ఇంటరాక్ట్ అవుతారో యూ మైట్ బి జెలింగ్ వెల్. ఇలాంటి స్టేజ్ చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్ తర్వాత స్టార్టప్స్కి ఫౌండేషన్గా ఉండటానికి. దట్ ఈస్ వై ఐ ట్రై టు పికప్ దిస్ పర్టికులర్ థింగ్. యాక్చువల్గా విదిత్ వాజ్ నాట్ ఎట్ ఆల్ ఇంట్రెస్టెడ్ ఇన్ హిస్ ఫాదర్స్ బిజినెస్ బికాస్ హిస్ ఫాదర్ వాజ్ ఇన్ టు రిటైల్ షాప్స్ అండ్ హీ థాట్ బాబో ఇంత 24 hours నేను షాప్లో కూర్చోవడం నా వల్ల కాదు. I have to figure out something for my own career. That was his first trigger. That's what actually made him think in different angles. Go to the next. So here we see that Vidit has studied in IIT Delhi. నిన్న కూడా చాలా మంది స్పీకర్స్ ఎవరైతే వచ్చారో వాళ్ళు చెప్పారు కదా, చాలా మంది ఫౌండర్స్ స్టార్టప్స్ ఐఐటీస్ నుంచి ఐఐఎమ్స్ నుంచి వస్తున్నారని చెప్పి. So this is also a typical case of an IIT Delhi alumni. He also worked with very reputed companies called ITC and Infomi. Now why I am talking about this is జనరల్గా ఎవరు స్మాల్ బిజినెస్ స్టార్ట్ చేసినా అది స్టార్ట్అప్ లెవెల్కి వెళ్ళాలంటే ఖచ్చితంగా కొంచెం వర్క్ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ ఉంటే అది మనకి చాలా హెల్ప్ అవుతుంది. ఇప్పుడు నిన్న మనకి ఫస్ట్ ప్రొఫెసర్ వచ్చినప్పుడు కీనోట్ స్పీకర్ చాలా ఎగ్జాంపుల్స్ చెప్పారు. ఓయో, ఓలా, జొమాటో, అమెజాన్, ఫ్లిప్కార్ట్. ఈ ఫ్లిప్కార్ట్ కానీ అమెజాన్, జొమాటో కానీ, ఓలా కానీ, ఓయో కానీ ఏవైతే ఉన్నాయో ఆల్ దీస్ ఫౌండర్స్ వర్ సమ్వేర్ ఇన్ సమ్ స్టార్ట్అప్ అర్లియర్. దే హ్యావ్ పిక్డ్ అప్ దట్ మోడల్. ఈ రోజున మనం ఏదో కొత్తగా చేశారని అనుకోకూడదు. We can just copy some model, replicate that and suit it for our own customized things. మార్నింగ్ మేడం కూడా వెల్లో అని చెప్పి ఒక కాన్సెప్ట్ చూపించారు కదా, అక్కడ రాజస్థాన్లో అది హెల్ప్ఫుల్ అయింది కాబట్టి షీ హెస్ సూటెడ్ దట్ పర్టికులర్ స్టార్ట్అప్ హ్యాస్ కస్టమైజ్డ్ the product to the particular native thing, right? So please don't think that we have to come up with something very unique, very innovative that is not going to work. Even if it's a small idea, if it can work in your places, try that idea, right? Next. Now, most of the people have one particular perception that what is the skill that I have at this point in time. So for Vidit Andre, coding was the only skill that he has got. Some of you who are here might not have identified that passion of yours, that skill of yours, but by the time you complete your graduation or your post-graduation, there will be 1-2 points which you will know essentially. Now, in particular marketing and interest, HR interest, or maybe digital marketing, chala new ga undi kabatti adi interest ani. You try to follow up with that. Slowly, దాంట్లో వర్క్ చేస్తూ ఉంటే you will be able to generate your own independent idea one particular day, right? Yeah. Here, this thing was essentially to see that this Vidit was constantly, thinking about his dissatisfaction. I told you just now he worked in 2 companies, right? The main trigger came to him was dissatisfaction. Actually, Inmobi is one of the world's largest advertising company, which pays very well. Alanti company lo ne dissatisfaction undante, you can think how creative or how maverick he is, right? Alala dissatisfaction though, when time was ticking, he was thinking, what should I be doing now, right? Go to the next one. Here, the other side, the other co-founder was in hostel. He also completed his graduation. Both of them were friends, cricket friends, okay? So your co-founder can be your street friend, your person who is sitting next to you in this particular room, or any person whom you are going to meet later. So co-founder ki palana traits kavali ani emi ledu. There is no particular statement that okay, this is only going to define my co-founder. Okay, so they went on an interesting journey, and that journey was the other co-founder was working in Sony in Tokyo. Okay, ulti combination. One is from Inbobi background, the other fellow is from Sony Tokyo. Now, see the way these people have traveled through their journey. Yeah, go to the next one. There is a place in Koramangala in Bangalore. Many of you have visited, you would be knowing that there is a wonderful place called Koramangala. Now, what these 2 people actually set out to do was, Initially, I told you that Vidit was not interested in his father's business. నేను ఇలా 24 hours కూర్చొని షాప్లో ఏం వర్క్ చేయలేదు. But he went on to observe what people were doing in Koramangala. ఇక్కడ ఏదో బిజినెస్ లాగా ఉంది, మనం వెళ్ళి అబ్జర్వ్ చేద్దామని చెప్పి దే స్టార్టెడ్ రీసెర్చింగ్ దేర్, బోత్ దిస్ టూ పీపుల్. ఓకే, దే హ్యావ్ దట్ బెంట్ ఆఫ్ మైండ్ దట్ ఓకే బికాస్ ఐ వర్క్ ఇన్ అ వెరీ బిగ్ కంపెనీ నౌ ఐ కాంట్ డూ దిస్ వర్క్ అని వాళ్ళు అలాంటి యాటిట్యూడ్ పెట్టుకోలేదు. ఇప్పుడు నేను చెప్పిన ఓలా, ఓయో ఆర్ జొమాటో, ఫ్లిప్కార్ట్, ఈ కో ఫౌండర్స్ కూడా చాలా మంచి మంచి కంపెనీస్లో వర్క్ చేసిన వాళ్ళే. బట్ దే టుక్ అ బ్రేక్, దే అండర్స్టూడ్ వాట్ ఈస్ ఇట్ దట్ ద మార్కెట్ వాంట్స్ and they started restructuring their idea. Okay, next. And here they started making some small observations. As I told you, they started making some checklist. How is the business happening in Koramangala? Because Vidit has seen his father sitting in the shop and doing the business, but here this model is completely new and unique for him. He was trying to understand what is it that is happening here. Okay, yeah, go to the next one. Here in 2015, no, both these two fancy people came up with a wonderful idea. Okay, they thought, okay, ఇక్కడ బిజినెస్ ఎలా జరుగుతుంది, బోర్డు మంది ఇక్కడ నుంచి రిటైల్ క్లోతింగ్ అది అమ్ముతున్నారు కాబట్టి we will start our venture అని చెప్పి they embarked on their journey of 2015 and they launched something before Misho. Okay, here I wanted to talk about these three important words. One is the behavior development through the ecosystem. యాక్చువల్గా ఇప్పుడు K.B.N కాలేజ్లో ఈ సెమినార్ జరుగుతుంది కదా, ఈ సెమినార్ జరగకపోతే పెద్ద డిఫరెన్స్ ఏం లేదు స్టూడెంట్స్కి. కానీ ఈ సెమినార్ జరగడం వల్ల మీరు ఒక 10 ఇంపార్టెంట్ రిసోర్స్ పర్సన్స్ని విన్నారు. స్టార్టప్స్ ఏంటి, దాని జర్నీ ఏంటి, అది ఎలా జరుగుతుంది, మిస్టేక్స్ ఏంటి, ఛాలెంజెస్ ఏంటి, వాట్స్ ద వే ఫార్వర్డ్. దిస్ విల్ స్టార్ట్ మేకింగ్ యూ థింక్. దట్ ఈస్ ద బిగినింగ్ ఆఫ్ వాట్ వి కాల్ యాస్ అన్ ఎకోసిస్టమ్. అంటే ఈ ఎకోసిస్టంలో ఉన్న వాళ్ళకి ఖచ్చితంగా ఏదో ఒక డిఫరెన్స్ జరుగుతుంది అన్నమాట. సో దర్ ఇస్ లాట్ ఆఫ్ ఇంపార్టెన్స్ ఫర్ ద ఎకోసిస్టమ్. So these two fellows were trying to figure out what is it that is very much essential in that area called Koramangala. Okay, right. So they thought, okay, manam pedda shops avi mega ga plan cheyalemo, but we can start something like a small shop through an online model and cheppi they started one small brand called Fash. What is this? Fashion. Ante vallu em anukunnaru, chinna shop petti chuppakalo nandu kammedam, that is fashion here. Okay, that is their initial brand. But very unfortunately, within 6 months, they had to shut down. Can you believe that a very successful startup like Misho has a beginning like that? They started making experiments. I always believe in the student system because మీరు ఏ experiments చేసినా college and time ఇస్తారు. This is the time, this is place where you have energy, where you have lot of mentors who can guide you through, ఇది చేయొద్దు, something like that. So they also initially experimented and their story was flop. Okay, now let's see what happened next. They found that there is one interesting person. There is one name on the board. What is the name? Go back. Estilo Cantor. So this guy, they found him doing lot of business over WhatsApp. Em chestunadata 4 shirts entanante. They were not, how was it possible that fellows selling 4 shirts for this much money? So they tried researching and they found out that the entire model was on the basis of WhatsApp. Okay, every single day they were giving context that today this is the offer. Like for example, now today you have a lot of offers happening. So for this offer, they were texting them through WhatsApp. Oh, they have discovered a new model. But here, both these co-founders, I used one word called attitude in the beginning. They did not think that roadman or the IIT or నేర్చుకుంటాడు అని అనుకోలేదు. వాళ్ళు ఏ పికప్ చేశారు, ఆ పర్టికులర్ బిజినెస్ మోడల్ పికప్ చేశారు. So they thought this is going to work for us and they started experimenting on it. Go to the next one. And they realized, and they went to all the shops for 6 months. They sat through and took notes. అసలు ప్రతి షాప్ వాళ్ళు ఈ కోరామంగళలో బిజినెస్ ఎలా చేస్తున్నారు, because this is the biggest business model that is happening there. Go to the next. So here they started scouting. They sat through and made lot of observations. And here what they have discovered is next. Fashion has flopped within 6 months. They launched Misho. When they launched Misho initially, they tested. What is the model that they have tested? They wanted to understand అసలు మా వెబ్సైట్కి రిపీటెడ్గా ఎవరు వస్తున్నారో అనలైజ్ చేశారండి. వాళ్ళు అనలైజ్ చేసిన వాళ్ళు ఏంటంటే they understood that women who are married, who have taken a career break or a sabbatical, are the ones who are frequently visiting the website. And they are the ones who are actually doing the reselling part. Then they understood that, okay, we have found our business model. WhatsApp కాదు మనకి ఇది బిజినెస్ మోడల్ అని వాళ్ళకి అర్థమైంది. Yesterday one sir was telling, no, Krishna University Professor K.B.N. Yeah, he was telling that without doing research, if you do, you will make mistakes. But these fellows are ultra smart. They have done proper research and they understood that it's not WhatsApp which is going to work for us, but it is this reseller model. Today, that is why in India there are so many resellers on Meesho. That is how actually the success story can actually begin. Next, and from there they have never looked back, and they have made 50 million sales in 5 years, and they are supplying to 25,000 pin codes. In e-commerce, pin code is a very important thing. Even today, if you type something, no, sometimes you get a reply. E pin code ki delivery ledu. Okay. So to so many pin codes they are actually able to deliver. And go to the next. One important thing which I have always liked while rendering the Meesho story is that generally మనం అనుకుంటాం కదా startups లో CEO, CTO level కి వెళ్ళాక general customers తో మాట్లాడాలి. Till date, both these people daily give delivery to one customer. ఎందుకు అంటే to get customer feedback. If you are daily talking to them, you know more. You have lot of information. What does the customer like? What does he does not like? Where is the market going? Maybe there are some inputs regarding the customer. This is the story of Meesho. Thank you very much. I am Saujanya from Mumbai.
Thank you so much, madam. Next, I request Ashok Babu from Krishna University.
I am Ashok Babu, CH, research scholar from K.B.N University, and I am pursuing research on supply chain related issues in electronics industry. And my today's topic is the Indian startup ecosystem challenges, breakthroughs, and success stories. From yesterday, we have been learning about what is the startup and what are the growth engines. And we have seen that government programs and increased penetration of internet into the rural areas, which has been helping the people from rural India also to access the whatever the available resources around them, and also the urban areas where they can put in their inputs to grab the market. So apart from this, there are so many issues need to be addressed here. And that I want to stress this on this session. As we already discussed that growth drivers are nothing but demographic dividend, which is a plus point to India. Right now we are in the age of Vikasit Bharat, and also that our Prime Minister is telling that by 2047 we want to become a number one in the world. This is happening only because of the young talented people who are residing in India. But unfortunately, I have seen today's Indian newspaper posting from the last president of India, president of USA, Donald Trump is telling that books for Indian students. Donald Trump is promising that if he comes as a president to USA, he is going to give 3 US green card for foreign students. This may be a positive point and a happy thing to most of the Indian youth, but I think this is really going to make a mess in the Indian economy, and there is every chance that Indian economy is going to fall. You might be thinking that why so many Indian people are waiting for the green cards from last 25 years, even though they are not in a position to get the green cards till date. But Donald Trump is telling that if you come and study here, you will be getting a green card once you complete the graduation. This is a positive point. Maybe for the people who want to reside in USA, but this is going to be a big mess to India, and it is a downfall to Indian economy in some way or other. How it is going to be happen, that we will discuss now. Actually, the young talented people are the ones who are going to think in so many arenas, in so many areas. Like the very recent example I want to quote here, our Ramajara, when he is young, he there is a already existing newspapers are there. Why I need to go again for starting up a newspaper? He went to some people and asked that, are you going? He got an answer like that, if I am okay in my health conditions and if I am free to get the newspaper, I definitely go and get the newspaper. But that is not the case if he is not good enough in his health conditions. So what you understand, if I can able to give the newspaper to their doorstep, there is a huge chance of getting the newspaper to my and I can grab the market, which is already prevailing for some other newspapers like Udayam or some other newspapers. I don't know exactly what was the prevailing. So he started the and he gave employment to so many people, lakhs of people, and the newspaper went to the doorstep and Hinadu became a number one in the newspaper circulation. So the only thing what he understood is psychological feelings and how the people are thinking in order to get the things done. For that situation, what I need to give to them. That is what he understood, and he started that Indian newspaper, and he helped the many people to get the news at the right time at their doorstep. So after that, he did not stop like that, because for every product, for every thing in this world has product life cycle, even to the human beings also. So even that he understood that there is a product life cycle for my newspaper also, and he diversified his funds and he diversified his all his what we call his energies, you can say, in different modes. Like he started up with the TV and in Andhra Pradesh, and again he diversified all over the India, and after that he diversified his business to so many areas, like I said. ETV network, film and media production, Ramaja Film City, hospitality, in case of Dolphin group of hotels we can see, and financial services also he is rendering services in the form of Margaret Chip Fund. Agricultural business also he entered, and he started pre-airports, and now he is the role model to most of the Indian people. So like that, if we lose the any talent to USA, we are going to face lot of talent, and also reduced innovation is going to happen, because the young people, the talented people are going to USA, and innovations are going to reduce in India. And apart from that, there is economic contribution also going to loss to India, because of which we are going to lose. Indian economy also going to be damaged. So loss of human capital investment is also happening to go and reduce domestic consumption because of these young talented people, and also the whoever can able to afford, the people are going to USA, means there is no consumption in the local market. If that is going to happen, there is no production units to establish their products, and there is no sales. And if there is no sales, there is no taxation to India, and if there is no taxation, India is going to become an undeveloped country. We are saying that today we are in the developing stage, but we are going to become underdeveloped country. So if this should not be going to happen, we have to make our youth to say that do not stay in USA like developed countries, and you should not attract the green cards and all, and we have to stay here. And one more thing, and the government entities like public sector companies, I want to say some companies like PEL and HAL, where their designs are not going to change time to time. For example, say they need to change if there is any change to happen in these companies. They need to contact the DRDO. There is so much of regulations to be taken care. That is the reason they cannot adapt to the latest technologies. But as I already told that for every product there is a product life cycle. There is a scarcity of the product components, and in such a case they have to rely upon the importing of materials, which is nothing but they are getting the material from China or Taiwan, wherein the China and Taiwan are doing that all the electronic waste is going to produce, they are exporting to China and Taiwan or Singapore. We are exporting. We are thinking that we are exporting the e-waste. But this is not, they are doing all the oxidation and again they are selling the same components to BEL and HAL in some other way, and they are grabbing a lot of Indian money is going into the pockets of China, and that is the reason China is in second place in GDP. We are lagging behind. In such a case, what our Indians need to do is, we need to adopt a concept called circular economy, wherein whatever the waste we are having, that we need to get it oxidized or get it done here itself by attracting the young entrepreneurs, young innovative talented people to give a startups. Maybe not having enough money to start their companies, then the regulatory commission, the regulatory measures need to be taken care by the MCA. And maybe need to say more about this one because the companies already, whoever is getting a lot of profits like 500 crores or something, they need to implement the CSR funds 2% to the community development. In such a way, if those companies, if the regulatory bodies insist them to start give a cooperation to the startups for the e-waste management and their helping hand. In such a case, more number of the startups will be going to start for the e-waste management, and that can be used in the circular economy, and that can be served for the public sector units like BEL and HAL. And our country is going to procure in the local market. Domestic markets are going to flourish, and no need to depend on the imports, and all the end products, whatever the developed in India, are going to export. If there is a more number of exports to India, there is no doubt we are going to get a lot of income to India, which is going to help to grow economically, and also in case of human development also going to happen, and we will be in a good position in human development index. Thank you. Majority of the startups are closing down, and they are facing a lot of losses, incurring losses, and they are closing in a very budding stages. The only problem is they are not having the high risk regarding the incentives, government incentives, and the government banking sector, whatever they are giving to the upcoming talented people. So for such a case, what I feel is some awareness camps should be taken care by the organizations like some universities. Somehow nowadays in IITs and IIMs, there are some incubation centers are there. But the thing is, we are the second largest population country in the world, but the number of population in the world is in the second stage. But the incubation centers, when we compare to such a large amount of people, they are not in place to cater the needs of these upcoming entrepreneurs. So it has to be increased. It has to be increased. Okay. That is what lagging, I think. That is the reason there should be some recommendation from the people like you and me to the government of India to give all these measures, like once in a month. They need to give some initiative like this. See, one entrepreneur, the name is K.B.N. He is manufacturing the drones for the farmers, and there is no funding to this K.B.N. Only one person who is funding us, who is situated in Visakhapatnam. Let us hope that our AP CEO is going to take this challenge, and I have full confidence that we will be going to see this change in the coming 2 or 3 years, and hope for the best. Thank you. One more thing, I have some knowledge and I am still learning. If you people have any doubts regarding any of these startups, you can directly contact me, and my phone number is 9849084929.
Sir, what sir is
We collectively grab information from the internet, which is a rich bundle of information is there. We need to grab that information and we need to work together for the growth of our economy.
Sir, what sir is asked, why the startups are closing very rapidly? Sir asked the question about it, but you said, what are the sources for the startups and why the people are unaware about the startups? That is the answer that we get.
Yes, sir. Actually, startups are nothing but the management people. By one way or other, we are by birth we are a managers. We are all managers. The only problem is we are also a researchers. Do you agree? We are also a researchers. But the only thing is, because of information which is distracting us, we need to narrow down from the broader area, and we need to understand the public needs and whatever their expectations. If we expect, if we reach their expectation, definitely your product is going to the market without any hurdles. But don't think that it is going to be survived for long days. Why? Because no, there is a product life cycle concept is there, and in such a case, you need to think in a different again and again you need to do research. This is not the case in the 1980s or 1990s. We need to think.
These are the reasons for the losses. We close down all of a sudden without having any getting profits and other things. Immediately they are going. They are expecting profits. They are expecting immediate profits. Initial profits. Actually, it is not the idea. Gradually they have to improve it. Gradually they have to improve it. For that, government also should take care of. For the training towards
the organization like K.B.N college also has to take steps at least once in a month, like people like you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, Ashok Babu. Now I request Swati Priya Garu, Research Scholar, Krishna University.
Why we are presenting here? Sense. At least you are not interested, keep silence. Yeah. From today's with startups గురించి వింటూనే ఉన్నారు from the beginning, what is a startup, what is a meeting, and what are the challenges, ఎప్పుడు స్టార్ట్ అయింది, these all of you know. ఎందుకంటే నేను జేఎస్పీ సార్ వెరీ క్లియర్లీ మీరు నవ్వారు, సార్ నవ్విస్తూ చక్కగా మీకు అన్ని ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేశారు బికాస్ హీ ఈస్ వెల్ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్డ్ పర్సన్. సో నౌ ఐఎమ్ గోయింగ్ టు tell about the challenges into opportunities. How the challenges has been transforming into the opportunities. మనం ఛాలెంజ్ని ఎలా ఆపర్చునిటీగా మార్చుకోవాలి. బికాస్ మనం ఎగ్జామ్ రాస్తూ ఉంటాము, లేకపోతే ఎగ్జామ్ అపీర్ అయినప్పుడు వాట్ విల్ థింక్, ఈ ఎగ్జామ్ నేను రాయొచ్చా, రాయగలనా లేదా. సో యూ హ్యావ్ సమ్ సార్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఫియర్. ఆర్ అన్ని సబ్జెక్ట్స్ ఒకేలాగా ఉండవు, రైట్? అన్ని సబ్జెక్ట్స్లో నేను 100 తెచ్చుకుంటాను అనేది ఉండదు. సో ఛాలెంజ్ అనేది ప్రతి దానికి ఉంది. సమ్వర్ మీరు ఎంబీఏ కాబట్టి కొంతమంది అకౌంట్స్ ఫియర్ ఉంటుంది, కొంతమందికి థియరీ ఫియర్ ఉంటుంది రాయడానికి. బిగినింగ్ ఫియర్ ఎక్కువగా ఉంటుంది. ఎక్కువ ప్రాక్టికల్స్ చేసేవాళ్ళు బిగినింగ్ స్టార్ట్ టైం రాయాలి, రాయాలా, ఇటు రాయాలా, ఈజీ రాయాలా, రాసిందే రాయాలా. సో ఇక్కడ ఛాలెంజ్ ని ఆపర్చునిటీగా ఎలా మార్చుకోవాలి అనేది చూద్దాం. సో వీ విల్ నో. నెక్స్ట్ స్లైడ్ ప్రవీణ్. So what are the contents I am going to drill here? First one is innovation. Next, major challenges for Indian startups, opportunities for startups, techniques used for transforming, and statistics, and last, case study. Here, without knowing the case study, without knowing the helping of a case study, you can't understand the challenges transforming into the opportunities. Next slide. Introduction. I want to skip the introduction because you know well known about the next. Thank you. Innovation of Indian startups. Without innovating, because without an idea you can't able to start a startup. So innovation is ante important. Next. Wait. I didn't complete. So what are the challenges to overcome? ఈ ఇన్నోవేషన్ కి ఏం ఛాలెంజెస్ ఉంటాయి చూస్తే, టెక్నాలజికల్ ఇన్నోవేషన్స్. We are well known that because nowadays every Indian economy lo unna prati startup linked with digital marketing and digital and technological innovations. Without techniques, we can't able to transform the challenges into the opportunities. Next one, business model innovations. We are all known platform based model, subscription services, sharing economy. Next, product and service innovations. First normal well known smart watches. I'll take this as an example. Smart watches started with an Apple company as the beginning. Later onwards, it turned to the unbranded models, right? So that is what product and service innovations, taking from one other company and remixing. Next one, market and distribution innovation. What it is? Direct to customer. What the customer wants, the customer desires, customer satisfaction is most important when you're going to begin a startup. Amen? Innovation. Next one, social and environmental innovation. Because environment friendly ga lekapothe nu enta innovation chesina dani kachithanga we going to wind up the startup. Next one, collaborative ecosystem innovation. Because incubators, ancestors and cooperative startup partnerships anedi kachithanga undali. Next slide please. Right, next. Next, major challenges. What are the major challenges? ఇందాక మనం చూసింది ఇన్నోవేషన్ ఎలా చేస్తాము, ఇన్నోవేషన్ లో మనం చేయాల్సిన పాయింట్స్ ఏంటని చూసాము. Now you are going to go for the challenges. What are the major challenges? One is regulatory and legal frameworks or hurdles. Because రూల్స్ అండ్ రెగ్యులేషన్స్ గవర్నమెంట్ ఏవైతే చెప్తుందో అవి ఫాలో కాకుండా మనం మనకు వచ్చినట్టు చేస్తే ఆ స్టార్ట్అప్ అనేది ఎప్పటికీ మన ఫండ్ రైజింగ్ వెళ్ళినప్పుడు ఉండదు, రాదు. బికాస్ ఆల్కహాల్ ని మనం ఏమైనా చేయగలమా అండి? ఆల్కహాల్ ప్రొడక్ట్స్ తీసుకెళ్ళి కెన్ యూ గో అండ్ బ్యాంక్ దగ్గరికి వెళ్ళి నేను ఆల్కహాల్ ప్రొడక్ట్స్ ని ఇలా ఇంకో దాని కింద ఇన్నోవేట్ చేయాలనుకుంటున్నాను, ఫండ్ రైజ్ చేయండి అంటే తొందరగా ఇద్దరు కొన్ని అసలు నార్కోటిక్స్ అయితే అసలు కాదు. You know that. Next one, fun contests. Next, market penetration and scalability. There are JSP search algorithm without researching we can't able to be a startup and a scalability. So scalability అనేది ఖచ్చితంగా, growth అనేది ఖచ్చితంగా మనకు కనిపిస్తూ ఉండాలి. In what way we are in the startup. Next one, talent acquisition retention. స్కిల్ షార్టేజ్. చాలా మంది మన దగ్గర ఛాలెంజ్ ఏంటంటే ఫస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ స్కిల్ షార్టేజ్ ఉంటుంది. ఎందుకని? వీ నో మనకి సింపుల్ ల్యాప్టాప్ తీసుకుంటే అందరికీ ల్యాప్టాప్లో అన్నీ వచ్చాయంటే అన్నీ రావు. బట్ అదొక స్కిల్, నేర్చుకుంటే ఏమైనా వస్తుంది. నా ల్యాప్టాప్ తీసేసుకొని ఆ నేను ల్యాప్టాప్లో అన్ని వర్క్ చేసేస్తానంటే దట్ ఈస్ నాట్ ఎ వర్డ్. ఎందుకని యు హ్యావ్ టు నో ఎంఎస్ వర్డ్, యూ హ్యావ్ టు నో వాట్ ఎవర్ ఎల్స్. నువ్వు ఏదైతే ఇన్నోవేట్ చేయాలనుకుంటున్నావో ఆ ల్యాప్టాప్లో ఉన్న ప్రతిదీ నీకు తెలుసుకొని ఉంటే అప్పుడే నీకు ఆ స్కిల్ అనేది యూస్ఫుల్ అవుతుంది. అప్పుడు ఆ ల్యాప్టాప్ అనేది ఇంకా యూజ్ ఉంటుంది. లేకపోతే ల్యాప్టాప్ తీసుకెళ్ళి యూ హావ్ టు కీప్ ఇన్ సమ్ సార్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఎ డెస్క్ ఆర్ యువర్ వార్డ్రోబ్. నెక్స్ట్ వన్, మేనేజింగ్ డైవర్స్ టీమ్స్. సో టీమ్స్ అనేది టీమ్ మేనేజ్మెంట్. నేను విన్నాం కదా, టీమ్ మేనేజ్మెంట్ అనేది అంత ఇంపాక్ట్ చూపిస్తుందని మీకు బాగా తెలుసు, నేను చాలా ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేశాను. నెక్స్ట్ వన్, economic and marketing conditions. What are the marketing conditions in the environment you have to test, research while you are going to face the challenge. మనకి ఏదైనా ఛాలెంజ్ వచ్చినప్పుడు అసలు ఎకనామిక్లో ఏం జరుగుతుంది, మార్కెట్ కండిషన్స్లో ఏం జరుగుతుంది అలాంటిది మనము ఏం చేయాలి, ఎగ్జామిన్ చేయాలి. నెక్స్ట్ స్లైడ్ ప్లీజ్. నెక్స్ట్ కమ్ టు ఆపర్చునిటీస్. ఛాలెంజెస్ తెలుసుకున్నాము, ఆపర్చునిటీస్ తెలుసుకుంటేనే దాన్ని మనం ఎలాగో ఛాలెంజెస్ టు ఆపర్చునిటీ ట్రాన్స్ఫర్ చేయాలని తెలుస్తుంది. టెక్నాలజికల్ డెవలప్మెంట్, ఏమి డెవలప్మెంట్ చేసుకోవాలి ఆపర్చునిటీస్. ఫస్ట్ వన్, మిషన్ లెర్నింగ్ అండ్ ఆర్టిఫిషియల్ ఇంటెలిజెన్స్. You are well familiar nowadays, AI is very familiar, you have to know that while you have to innovate and the startups. Next, market expansion and consumer trends. ఇందాక ఒక రీసెర్చ్ స్కాలర్ మేడం చెప్పారు, కృష్ణ సౌజన్య మేడం, హౌ దే ఆర్ మార్కెట్ ఎక్స్పాన్షన్ ఎలా చేసుకున్నారు అనేది. నెక్స్ట్ వన్, సస్టైనబిలిటీ అండ్ సోషల్ ఇంపాక్ట్, ఎమర్జింగ్ మార్కెట్స్ అండ్ నిసీస్, digital transformation and remote work, collaborative ecosystem. These are the opportunities in the startups that we are going to do. Next, techniques. Strategies మనం చెక్ చేసుకుంటే చాలా సిమిలర్గా ఉంటాయి, బట్ స్టిల్ దేర్ ఇస్ అ లాట్ ఆఫ్ డిఫరెన్సెస్ while you are going to do it with the techniques. Lean startup methodology, minimum viable product. ఎవరికైనా గుర్తుందా మినిమం వైబుల్ ప్రొడక్ట్ ఎవరు చెప్పారు అని నిన్న జేఎస్పీ సార్ మినిమం వైబుల్ ప్రొడక్ట్ క్లియర్గా క్లారిటీగా ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేశారు. దట్ ఈస్ మినిమం వైబుల్ ప్రొడక్ట్. నెక్స్ట్, ఫినాన్షియల్ ప్రూడెన్స్ ఉండాలి, మనకి కాస్ట్ ఎలా ఉంటుంది, కాస్ట్ ఎఫిషియన్సీ ఎలా ఉంటుంది, సెల్ఫ్ ఫండింగ్ తెచ్చుకుంటున్నావా లేదా అనేది. నెక్స్ట్ వన్, లివరేజింగ్ గవర్నమెంట్ అండ్ ఎకోసిస్టమ్, వాట్ ద గవర్నమెంట్ డీల్స్, రూల్స్ అండ్ రెగ్యులేషన్స్. నెక్స్ట్, అడాప్టింగ్ టెక్నాలజికల్ ఇన్నోవేషన్స్, స్టాటిక్ పార్ట్నర్షిప్స్, ఫ్రంట్ ఇన్నోవేషన్స్, customer centric approaches, elegant, flexible. These are all the techniques that used to transform the challenges into opportunities. Next, strategies. పక్కన మీకు పిక్చర్ కనిపిస్తుంది కదండి, స్ట్రాటజీ ఎలా చేయాలనేది. ఎందుకంటే స్ట్రాటజీ ఈజ్ మన మైండ్లో ఉన్న దాన్ని బట్టే మనం స్ట్రాటజీని ప్లాన్ చేసుకుంటాం. సపోజ్ వీఆర్ రైటింగ్ an examination or within 2 days you have to complete a syllabus of 10 units, you have to make some sort of strategy వాళ్ళు ప్లాన్ చేసుకుంటాం. సో ద సేమ్ థింగ్, టెక్నిక్స్ని ఎలా యూజ్ చేయాలి, ఏ టైంలో యూజ్ చేయాలి, ఎలా యూజ్ చేసుకోవాలనేది మనం ఏం చేయాలి, స్ట్రాటజీ కింద ఒక ప్లాన్ చేసాల్సి. దట్ ఈస్ ద ఇన్నోవేషన్ అండ్ ప్రొడక్ట్ డెవలప్మెంట్. ఎలా చేయాలి, ఇన్ వాట్ వే దట్ వీఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు ఇన్నోవేట్, ఇఫ్ అట్ వాట్ టైమ్ ద ఇన్నోవేషన్ హ్యాస్ టు బి కరెక్ట్లీ అడాప్టెడ్, కరెక్ట్గా ఎలా ఇంప్లిమెంట్ చేయాలి. Without knowing the time sense, without knowing the market fluctuations, without knowing the economic and social cultures in the society, you can't able to do these strategies to change the challenging into opportunities. The next one, financial management and all, alternative funding, strategic partnership, market penetration, digital transformation. So ఇవన్నీ చూస్తే అన్ని ఒకేలాగా ఉంటాయి కానీ they are not together one. Techniques and strategies were one, but it is later similar గా ఉంటుంది కానీ there is a lot of difference. Next, case studies. చాలా familiar from the beginning of this session. Case studies లేకుండా we can't able to do. నేను ఫస్ట్ లోనే చెప్పాను, the case studies are most important. ఫస్ట్ ఓలా బిగినింగ్ లో మనం చూసుకుంటే ఓలా కార్స్ అనేది బాగా ఫేమస్ అయింది. తర్వాత ఓలా వాళ్ళు ఏం చేశారంటే దే గాట్ ఛాలెంజెస్ ఫ్రమ్ ఇంటర్నేషనల్ ఊబర్ నుంచి ఛాలెంజెస్ రాగానే దే రియల్లీ రికగ్నైజ్ దట్ ఛాలెంజ్ ఇది వస్తుంది, హౌ వీఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు ఫేస్ దిస్ ఛాలెంజ్ ఇన్ టు ది ఆపర్చునిటీస్ అని రిటర్న్ చేసినప్పుడు ఏం చేశారు, ఆటో రిక్షా ఇన్వైట్ చేశారు, ఇమీడియట్ గా బైక్. ఇప్పుడు ఈ ఓలా వాళ్ళు ఏం చేస్తున్నారు, యూ వెరీ ఫెమిలియర్, యూ నో ద క్యాటరింగ్ దే ఆర్ డూయింగ్, అంటే దే డెలివరింగ్ సర్వీసెస్. మనం ఇక్కడ నుంచి లగేజ్ ఇస్తుంటే దే ఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు కీప్, మనం ఎక్కడైతే మనం లొకేషన్ షేర్ చేస్తున్నామో ఆ లొకేషన్ కి మన వాళ్ళు ఏం చేస్తారు, డెలివర్ చేస్తారు. దిస్ ఇస్ వాట్ ద ఛాలెంజ్. ఈ ఛాలెంజ్ ఆపర్చునిటీగా వాళ్ళు మార్చుకుంటున్నారు. That is one case study. And I know that Byju's, as I was a Byju's student, first of Byju's for language learning, there is no subscription cost. Because the bell education technique ఇది ఫస్ట్ లో సబ్స్క్రిప్షన్ లేదు, లేటర్ ఆన్ డెవలపింగ్ దే ఇంట్రడ్యూస్ సబ్స్క్రిప్షన్ అండ్ లేటర్ ఆన్ ఇప్పుడు తెలిసింది ఏంటంటే బైజూస్ డౌన్ అయిపోయింది ఓన్లీ బికాస్ ఆఫ్ కాంపిటేటర్స్. యూనో అన్అకాడమీ వచ్చింది, చాలా అకాడమిక్స్ అని రావడం వల్ల ఆ కాంపిటీషన్ కూడా మనం ఫేస్ చేయడం అనేది ఇంపార్టెంట్. నెక్స్ట్ వన్ జొమాటో. ఫస్ట్ లో జొమాటో లాజిస్టిక్స్ ఉండేది, ఇప్పుడు జొమాటో ఆ ఫస్ట్ లో ఏంటి 10కి క్లోజ్ లేదా 11కి క్లోజ్ నైట్ టైం. నా 24 hours కూడా కొన్ని జొమాటోస్ జరుగుతాయి బికాస్ ఆఫ్ ఫేసింగ్ ద ఛాలెంజెస్. కస్టమర్ సాటిస్ఫాక్షన్ తెలుసుకున్నారు. ఎందుకని ఇఫ్ యూ వాంట్ లీవ్, ఇఫ్ యూ వాంట్ టు గెట్ ద గ్రోత్, మనం ఈ సొసైటీలో మన స్టార్ట్అప్ కంపెనీ నిలబడాలి అంటే ద ఫేసింగ్ ఛాలెంజెస్, దట్ ఛాలెంజెస్ ఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు బి ఆపర్చునిటీగా మార్చుకున్నారు. వన్ ఆఫ్ ద కంపెనీ ఇస్ జొమాటో. నెక్స్ట్ I conclude this. The last Indian startup exemplary resilience and innovation, trying regulatory, financial and market challenges into growth opportunities, leverage government support, technology and strategic partnership, they retrieve the dynamic ecosystem. చూడండి, ఫస్ట్ వన్ మనం ఏం చేస్తాము, ఫస్ట్ బిగినింగ్ నా స్లైడ్ చూస్తుంటే we have some seed నుంచి ప్లాంట్, లిటిల్ ప్లాంట్, నెక్స్ట్ 2 leaves, 3 leaves, 5 leaves. అంటే గ్రోత్ అవ్వాలంటే మనం ప్రతి ఛాలెంజ్ ని ఫేస్ చేయాలి. యాజ్ అ ప్లాంట్ వి టేక్ ఏ ప్లాంట్ ని మనం నాటగానే ఏమవుతుంది, చిన్నగా వస్తుంది. దానికి కావాల్సిన బలమును మనం ఇస్తూ ఉండాలి. లైక్ వాటరింగ్, వాట్ ఆర్ ద ఫీడ్ దే నీడ్, సన్లైట్, వాటర్, ఇంకా సాయిల్ అనేది ఫర్టైల్ సాయిల్ ఉండాలి. ఏదో పెడితే సాయిల్ వేస్తే వి కాంట్ ఏబుల్ టు గెట్ ఇట్ రైట్. ద సేమ్ ద ఛాలెంజెస్ ఫేసింగ్ చేసేటప్పుడు కూడా ఆ ప్రతి ఛాలెంజ్ ని ఫేస్ చేస్తే ఫస్ట్ స్టార్టింగ్ వచ్చింది. నెక్స్ట్ ఏం చేసాం, ఇన్నోవేట్ చేసాం. The picture is clearly stating that innovation, because of our mind can get the innovation ideas which are we facing the challenges there. We can't able to climb up, but we have to, because to sustain in the society we have to do that. After that, what we are going to do? Growth. First of brain along the kindala of growth. We are lifting all our dumbbells from 5 kg to 10, 10 to 15, 15 to what else? God, I have my brother, so that I am telling you this. Okay? So this is what the startups from challenging to opportunities, transformation is most important. And thank you for giving the great opportunity for the K.B.N College principal and all.
Thank you, madam. Thank you so much. Now I request Sri Santosh Kumar.
Sir, I would like to give my remarks and join.
Sure, sir. Another resource person is waiting, sir. Okay, sir. Please carry on. Last part one, sir.
Okay, maybe if you permit, maybe 2 minutes I'd like to talk and maybe I'll listen to presentations. Is that okay?
Okay, sir.
Yeah, at the beginning I could not share my ideas and all. Once again, I congratulate all the participants. To the best of my knowledge, it's housing Dr. Madhya and Durga Prasad and the last madam from Krishna University. She's so serious about the noise in the hall. That's good, madam. That's very important. However, you made the audience calm and you made your presentation. It should be like that, and there may be some serious support and maybe amateurs and maybe beginners are there. Apart from all these things, I would like to share, MBA may be having more number of subjects like economics, accounts, mathematics, strategy development, entrepreneurship, but we are unable to look at the impact of one subject over the other. Let us say it's a startup, going to expand. Durga Prasad is sharing about the expansion of shawarma. So we always calculate about the marginal revenue and marginal cost. And if marginal cost is less than the marginal revenue, it is always good to expand. If marginal revenue is equals to marginal cost, it is better to stop. If marginal cost is more than marginal revenue, there is no fun of doing business. So what we will take is like we apply the simple economics concept. and then we decide our business whether to go ahead or we have to stop or we have to think or we have to switch over to other business. Yes, it is like that. And we also understood about various elasticity of demand, like income elasticity, price elasticity. And you apply for income elasticity and higher the income, then what products or what services the demand will go up, and lesser the income, then what products and services the demand will go up. And you simply calculate and accordingly you can determine and decide what could be the area for possible setting up of startups. So I learned that the cases of Ola, Isus and all those things. This is like about basics of economics, accounting and other reviewing the business ideas at periodical intervals. If they fail to do it, and obviously unwanted expansion obviously leads to losses. So that is what my point I'd like to share. There are several ideas might be shared among the audience, and I want to share maybe familiar with one kind of carpooling idea, which was initially started in Ola and later it was developed a separate app called BlaBlaCar. So from any place to any place, and if you want to publish a ride, that is okay. And if you want to go for a ride, that is also okay. But I think it is a small idea where you want to share your office space in the car, and somebody will pay for that, and some technology will fill that particular. But this is again the old wine in a new bottle. So as a marketing teacher, we always say that marketing is nothing but identifying the need and trying to satisfy. So needs are very common, needs will change, and needs will exist as long as the human civilizations exist. So how the needs are evolving and how the needs are changing, and accordingly the technology may be other ecosystem, let it be all the macroeconomic factors, you name anything, political, sociological, cultural, demographic. So that's how you should find out a particular idea, and that's how you should identify what specific factors. Specific means, I want to share again, like demand is influenced by many factors, but the definition says that demand is influenced by only one important factor, that is price. Likewise, for a startup, what specific factors influence its success and what specific factors maybe not giving you weightage may cause for its failure. So if the presentations are in such a way that maybe the audience and maybe the other stakeholders will enjoy the presentations. And I also appeal to the conveners and the organizing committee, like you take particular sector and collect some data, and the empirical findings may help us. Other than it is like a storytelling kind of thing, maybe one will explain one place and the other will explain another place. It's not like that. So you conduct the startup challenges, some survey kind of maybe in Vijayawada and other areas. Like in Krishna district, what challenges are there, opportunities are there in Krishna district. What specific opportunities and challenges are there in West Godavari district. And somebody can compare, summarize, synthesize maybe between Krishna and West Godavari. So that may be more meaningful, and that also helps some, because I came to know that some are also research scholars. So for them also it is helpful for them to prepare a nice proposal and so these are my general observations. But however, it is a journey always, learning is a journey, and at any point of time somebody are always ahead of us and somebody are always behind of us. So at what point we are there, and how much is our learning make us along. So I wish each and every presenter, each and every participant, and each and every research scholar, that there should be some good takeaway points. There should be some good takeaway tips and strategies out of this international seminar related to the challenges and opportunities to start. And I also request the committee, I don't know whether the provision is there or not, maybe to encourage one more certificate, like maybe best presenter or best presenter of the day, best presenter of the session, and is not linked to money and something like you can give one more certificate to motivate further maybe consider sort of they may feel happy for the idea the way they work. This is what I thought and excellently presented all the members. And my due apologies in the beginning. I don't know the technical glitches from my end or from your end, but somehow it got delayed by 15 minutes, and I got another meeting at 3:45. And I'm sorry I could not give my time. I have to conduct the last set interviews on 24, 25, 26, and 27 for the statewide, and I'm the convener and I make arrangements for all the particular groups and who want to get the admission into PhD this time, and they're welcome for the K.B.N 9 months. Because of that reason, I could not spare my time, and I sincerely thank the principal of K.B.N College and my faculty friends and colleagues of K.B.N College for giving me this wonderful opportunity and the time to interact with you. And I would like to come physically so that you may have the face-to-face interaction that may be better. But sorry, I could not make it out. So this online. Thank you for listening to me and providing time for me to share my. Thank you all. Goodbye.
I extend my profound thanks to Professor M. Bhaskar sir for giving us such a beautiful analysis regarding the startups and ideas in an analysis of the aspects of various finance and commerce. Thank you, sir.
I request all the participants after tea and snack to assemble at a library reading room. Thank you for valedictory session. Like,